So, very good evening, students. Welcome to the 2028 A level accounting. Okay, so recently you got your O level results. Okay, 2025 O level results recently. Okay, most of the students, I think, get good results. Okay, so the students who watching this introduction session, okay, I think most of the students uh, may did business and accountings, okay, for the O levels, but people who didn't do business and accounting, which means O level commerce, doesn't matter. Okay, so I will be here to teach you A to Z from the basic to advanced level accounting. Okay, so don't worry, the students who didn't do the O level commerce. Okay, so don't worry about that. So let me introduce myself, okay, before moving towards to other things. So I am RP Vikash, RP Vikash, and I am a BBA honors graduate from business economics. I am a BBA honors graduate from business economics from very known University of Colombo. University of Colombo. And with that, with that, I am a chartered accountant of Sri Lanka finalist, which means I have three subjects to do in order to get the chartered accountant qualification. Okay, so with this chartered accountancy syllabus, okay, I won a prize, the Highland Prize for the BL4 subject, which means I got a Highland first marks for the BL4 subject. So that's why I am very much able to teach the economic subjects for the A level as well as the accounting subjects for the A level. Okay, so that will be my educational qualifications. Okay, so if you want to know my teaching experience, I'm teaching from 2022. Okay, so my first A level batch is 2023 A level. So 2023 A level 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so you will be my sixth A level batch. Okay, so yes, that's the pretty much of introduction for myself. Okay, so if I want to introduce myself for the extracurricular activities, okay, so apart from sports, mm, I'm a rugby player. Okay, I'm a rugby player. I played first 15 for University of Colombo Rugby as a prop forward. Okay, first 15 player. After finishing my university rugby, I played for a A division club known as CHNFC, okay, as a prop forward. Okay, so just while doing my studies, uh, I made these qualifications as well. Okay, so this is a brief introduction about myself. Okay, so පම්පූරි ගන්න ඕනේ නෑනේ මේ මං ගැනනේ. So அளவுக்கு அதிகமா என்ன பத்தி பேச தேவையில்ல. So this is me. Okay, while I am teaching you may get to know me. Okay, so yes, so that will be myself. And another important thing is this class. Okay, so actually, this is an English medium class, right? This is an English medium class. So I want to write me English medium. Okay, so this is an English medium class. So most of the students may ask, sir, can you explain it in Sinhala? Can you explain it in Tamil? Is it possible? Yes, it is possible. I am very much fluent in English and the Tamil languages, but uh, this is an English medium class. I can explain, no worries on that. But Putta, from my perspective, what I feel is, you will get the paper, the exam paper in the English language, right? Okay, the English language. In the exam paper, they don't translate into your own language. Okay, if you imagine you get the question number one, it's in English. You can't expect any translation beyond that. The question is English, and you have to write the answers in English. So, first, you have to read in English. Second, you have to write answers in English. So, if you want to read and write in English, in order to do that, what you need is the listening skills. If you can't listen things in English, if you didn't listen things in English, how can you write things in English, Buddha? It's not possible, right? I don't think it's possible. If you want to write things in the paper in English, you have to improve your listening skills. So that's why I'm teaching fully English explanation in the online classes. First thing, since this is an English medium, you have to improve your listening skills. Okay, so what I think is there are some key terms which is in the advanced level. This isn't the ordinary level, Puta. This is an advanced level. Okay, so in the advanced level, you have to get things in the raw of English. Raw of English. Okay, so you have to get things in that way. Okay, so you have to get the core knowledge in the English at your head. You have to store it in your brain here, and after that you have to generate that answers in the answer script in the English, right? So imagine like this. So a teacher is explaining the language in the theory. Okay, the full explanation, the whole thing is in the own language. Imagine whether it is a Sinhala or Tamil, doesn't matter. They are explaining at your mother tongue. Your mother tongue is not English, right? It's Sinhala or Tamil, right? So explaining it in a Sinhala or Tamil, and you're understanding those concepts in Sinhala or Tamil. Okay. But when you're trying to generate that answers, you can't generate that properly, right? You can't generate those things in proper way. So is it good? No, right? So that's why we are fully explaining the theory. Even in our class, we are explaining in English. So you can understand what I'm saying and you can listen. And when you're writing the exam paper, you can generate the answers freely, Buddha. Freely. You don't have to hesitate. You can generate the answers freely. So that's why we are doing the classes in an English explanation. So don't think this is very posh. No, no, not like that. This is the good for you. This is the good for you. Okay. So I know some students are not very much good at English. I know some students in the O level, they did in the English medium or sorry, not in the Sinhala medium or Tamil medium in the O levels, but they are not very much fluent in English. For that students, what can we do? So my honest advice for those students is, Putha, please practice. English is not a hard language. Please do some practice. Not to learn English, try to learn the English in the accounting and the business studies and the economics in your studies. Okay, what can you do? What can you do is, please sit the class, please listen to the contents carefully and step by step study. Because Buddha, after you did your A levels, your higher study is gonna be full and full English, right? Full and full English. And most of your higher studies will be in online. So it's better to choose the A levels in online because after the higher study, after the A levels, everything will be online. Most of the classes will be online. Okay. So yes, this is the best way you can grow in your life. Okay. So okay, so very, very, very much sorry for the disturbance. So there will be a network issue, I guess. Yes. So it has been solved. So why? Again, I'm explaining. So why we are doing the English explanation, Puta? Because English is very much needed, right? English is very much needed in order to pursue your higher studies. Okay, and doing the English explanation is very much beneficial. At the beginning stage, it's difficult to understand for those students, the students who are not very much familiar in the English. But it's day by day, day by day, day by day, you will be very much be fluent. Believe me, believe me. With my experience, I have seen students who have a zero language skills in the English, and they have been very much fluent in English at the end of the A level, and they have scored A for the economics, A for the accounting, A for the business studies, and A for the general English as well. A for the general English as well. Believe me, in the English medium. Okay, so you don't have to worry about, sir, you are doing the English explanation, I can't understand a very such thing. You don't have to worry. If you can't understand things, give me a call. Okay, give me a call. This is my WhatsApp number 071-201-2692. This is my WhatsApp number. Give me a call. Okay, I am very much fluent in English, Sinhala, and Tamil. If you can't understand any concept, any particular concept, please reach me in this WhatsApp number. Okay, I am very much happy to answer those questions. I am very much happy to answer those questions. So you don't have to worry about that. Okay. So think like me as your friend. Okay. Call me, but please don't call me after the 10 p.m., right? Because I have to wake up early. So I will be sleep after 10 p.m. by switching my phone as a phone in the airplane mode. Okay, mostly in the silent. So Please don't call me after 10 p.m. And yes, you can call me anytime before 10 p.m. If I'm not any class, I will be answering the phone call. Okay, so yes, and let's jump to your program. Okay, so your program will be held at, I think, Tuesday. Yes, Tuesday, 4:30 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. Every Tuesday, 4:30 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. we are online. Online is how? Zoom? No. It will be streamed in our LMS. So, how to join the LMS? So, this will be our website, rpvikash.class.lk. This is our website. This is our website. So, go to this website, create an account, and join our classes. This is how you can join our classes. Okay. So, how to create an account? Is it a difficult thing? You know how to create a Facebook account. You know how to create an Instagram account. You know how to create a Google account. Likewise, you have to create an LMS account. Put your phone number, verify the phone number, have a password. That's it. You are in an LMS account. Okay. So some students sends a message. In the previous batches, some students send a message. I don't know how to create an LMS account. Can you help me through that? Some students. So for those students, I have a reference video. I will attach the website with the reference video in the group. Okay, so you don't have to worry about that anything. I can create an LMS account for you guys. Okay, you have to create an LMS account for yourself, for your privacy. Okay, so yes, this is how your program going to will be and the program structure. So what will be our structure? Do we have a structure? Do you need a structure? Structure? What is meant by this structure? So in the O levels, you won't get any these terms, the structure, the program, the procedures, these. I think the O level classes are not advanced like this. Okay, the syllabus is also advanced, so that's why we call it as advanced level. Also, the tuition classes is also very much advanced compared to the O levels. So that's why we call it as advanced level. Everything, the studies, the classes, the everything, even the exam paper is also advanced compared to the O level. Okay, so yes, we have designed a well structured program for you guys. Okay, so yes, approximately I like here approximately on 2028 August, on 2028 August, you will be having your A-level exam. Definitely, definitely, huh? හිතන්න එපා postpone වෙයිනේ. Postpone ආගුමෙන්න. Not any chance. 0%. 0% chance. Because if 2026 batch can have A levels in the August, definitely 2028 is A level. So why I am saying it will be held at August? Because originally at Sri Lankan exam calendar, August is the month where grade 5 and A level exams will be held. August is the month. December is the month O level exams will be held. Okay. So after you did your O levels, after you did your O levels, you will get the O level results in March, I guess, in 3 months' time. December is the standard time, but I think you guys are did the O levels in February or March. I can't even remember the date, but within 3 months' time, you will have the results. Okay, so from May onwards, the May or June, mostly June, your school starts. Your school start June or July. Okay, so from that period, from 2 years, August will be the your exam date. So this is the standard education calendar for Sri Lanka. It changed because of the coronavirus. Now we have no coronavirus, no COVID pandemic. So definitely you will be having your A level exam at August. So August will be your exam. And sir, what time are you going to think to cover the A level syllabus? You can ask that question. What time? Mm, March. You heard right. 2028 March. So I will be covering the whole syllabus on 2028 March. So I will be starting on 2026 July and 2028 March. Okay. So from 2028 March to August, which means end of the March, huh? End of the March, we are covering the whole syllabus. 4 months before the exam. So you have 4 months here, 4 months here. So within these 4 months, we do a rapid revision. Likewise, we are doing in 2026 batch. What is meant by this rapid revision? Rapid revision is covering the whole syllabus within 4 months. Again, we are focusing the exam focused content, which means I will teach you the key areas which you need for the exam focused content with the past papers. Okay, so that is meant by this rapid revision. So forget about the rapid revision. You don't need the rapid revision, right? So you are going to join my theory class. Okay, so this is your class. So what will be your program? First, we will be covering the theory first. After that, term papers. Term papers, just you heard it right, term papers. Past papers, model papers. Theory, term papers, past papers, model papers. We will be covering all these things from this date to this date. Sir, theory is okay. Past papers is also okay. So model papers is also okay. So why term papers? Do we need that term papers? Yes. So why we need term papers? Because students, because my friends, because Kuta, term paper, term marks is the biggest motivator for the A level students. Am I right? Yes. For the O levels, term marks is the biggest motivator. For the A levels also, term marks is the biggest motivator for you guys. So what about the private students? We don't have the term exams now. Mm. Private students is for the private students also, term marks, term papers is very much important. Because try to do the term papers. Because Kuda, if you get the first term exam, we will be covering a you will be doing a huge amount of questions. Again, asak mullak nare wa questions tika practice karna in the first term. In a very small units, very limited units, lot of questions. That's the impact of term papers. Small area, huge questions. Impact of term papers. Okay. Chinna area, so chinna area, periya questions. Okay, so that's the impact of term papers. So that's why I'm giving some importance to the term papers because that is very much needed. Okay, so this will be your program and your program will be fully online. Online where? In our LMS. So the live classes will be held on 4:30 to 6:30 and the time might be changed within 2 to 3 within 1 to 2 months because we can't mostly the online classes will be held on after 7, right? So that will be the convenient time for all you guys, but our time slots are filled with 2026 batch. Okay, so after end of July only we can allocate some uh, after 7 time for the 2028 batch. Okay, so we believe we can go for 7 to 9 time, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. on Tuesdays after August. After August, we will be converting this time into 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. So don't worry about that. Okay. So we will have an update for you. So don't worry. So that will be the program structure. Okay. Program structure. And so do you give recordings? Yes, we give. Okay. Definitely we give the recordings. Okay. So you have to attend the live class. Okay. So there won't be any conditions. So you have to attend the live class. And if you miss the live class, don't worry, you will get the recording. So all the recordings, all the tudes are in a PDF format. Okay. So recordings, tudes, all the things are available in the LMS. Okay. So in the LMS, you have the live class, recordings, and tudes. All the things are available in our LMS. So you don't have to worry. Very simple. Okay. So yes, this will be the nutshell of our class. Okay. So if you have any questions further about our class, so since this is a YouTube premium, okay, so there's a live chat box, right? So please send some messages on the live chat box so I can easily read and give some updates. Okay. So just drop me any messages if you have anything to say. Just drop me. Okay, so one student asked me in the WhatsApp personally, sir, uh, can you send the tunes physically at the home because we don't have that printing facility? Yes. So that option is also available. Okay, which means it's based on the students' neputa. So students to students, the requirement is very much different. So if you want, if you want the tunes physically, we can deliver the tunes at your doorstep. What you can do is just drop me a WhatsApp message for this number. Okay, for that student, just drop me a WhatsApp message for this number. Okay, your place, your name, your address. Okay, so I can courier the students. The printed tunes can be couriered. Okay, for this, for your location. Okay, so what you have to do is just drop me a WhatsApp message for this number. We will take care of the rest. Okay, so no worries. I got another message. Yes, is it possible to finish the whole syllabus before 4 months? Yes, it is very much possible, Puka. Okay, for the 2026 batch, we did that. Okay, so you don't have to worry. Okay, so we are going to do the same thing for the 2027 batch, and for the 2028 batch you don't have to worry, we will be finishing the syllabus before 4 months, and again we are going to finish the whole syllabus within 4 months. Okay, so before going to the exam you will be covering your syllabus two times syllabus, theory, and two times the past paper. Okay, so you don't have to worry about that. And someone asked the recorded videos. Yes, the recorded videos are available until your examines. Until your examines, you can rewatch your recordings, Buddha, anytime you want. Anytime, any place, anywhere. How many times you, even 100 times, 200 times, 300 times, doesn't matter. You can watch the recordings. Okay, so no limitation on that. Okay, so yes. Okay, so how can I ask doubts? Yes, so that's why I told earlier I'm very much fluent at English, Sinhala, and Tamil. Okay, so doesn't matter if you have any doubts and you are afraid to ask during the class, what you can do is after class ends, you can have a call or a WhatsApp message, doesn't matter. Even you don't have to type the message in English, Puta. Okay, whatever the convenient way you can type, even in a Sinhala or Tamil, doesn't matter. Type it. Okay, I will answer. Okay, so if you are a Sinhala speaking student, just call me and talk with me in Sinhala. I am very much able to talk in Sinhala. Mata Sinhala dannama. If you are a Tamil speaking student, you can speak in Tamil. எனக்கு தமிழும் தெரியும். Okay, so whatever the language you speak, with whatever the means, these three, not French, Japan, okay, not that, these three. So whatever the language you speak within these three, I will be able to answer your question. Okay, so you don't have to worry about that. Doubts, questions will be clear. Okay, and Do you conduct any exams? Okay, so there will be some online exams. Okay, not now, not with the first year, because in the first year I am focusing to finish your theory as much as possible. Okay, so mostly when you reach to the second year, which means in the grade 30, which means in the 2027 August. Okay, so you will be having some online exams. So don't worry about that. It will be done very smoothly. Okay, so yes, another question in the WhatsApp. Mm, yes, paper classes. Okay, so you will be so that student is asking, sir, we will be having the separate paper classes. Yes. So the term of paper classes, I would say yes, definitely yes. Okay. So not now, not now. After you finish your first year, we will be having the separate paper class. On that paper class, I am planning to discuss the previous questions from 2019. Okay, so from 2019 questions, we will be discussing on a unit basis. Unit basis. So, for an example, for the unit 1, we will be discussing some questions. For the unit 2, questions. Unit 3, questions. Company accounts, separate set of questions. Partnership accounts, separate set of questions. Likewise, we will be discussing on that. So, you don't have to worry about the papers and the theory syllabus finishing on time. Nothing. You don't have to worry about that. Okay. And I will be teaching you the accounting in a easiest way. Okay. Very much easiest way. Okay. So you don't have to memorize anything. I'll be teaching in a way that you can understand the theory and the concepts using the real world scenario. Okay. So you don't have to worry about anything. Anything at all. Okay, so any questions? Any questions? Any questions further? Any questions? No, right? Okay, no more questions further. So, yes, I think that will be the brief introduction of myself and the our program. Ready? And you will be get bored. You will get sleepy. Okay. ரொம்ப பேச போனா okay. So yes, we can do some brief introduction about the accounting and we can wind up the class. Since this is an introductory class, we don't have to spend much time. Ne? Okay, so yes, I think you can go to the tute number 1. The tute number 1 is there. Okay, in the group. Okay, so look at the tute, how the tute is created. Okay, so go to the tute and download it. Go to the tute, go to the group and download the tute. Go to the tute and download it. Look at the tute, it's very attractive, isn't it? Okay. So this will be your unit 1 tute, consist of 16 pages. Look at the tute here. All the things are, all the theories is very much summarized. No hard paragraphs, no essays, very much simple, very easily understandable tools. See, by looking at those things, you can easily understand comparisons, graphs, no more hard questions, no more hard theories. Very simple. And it will be organized in a very crystal clear manner. 1.1 theory, look at the 1.2, page number 9, common mistakes and how to avoid them. What are the common mistakes made by the previous students? And we have analyzed that, and we have mentioned it, what are the mistakes and how to avoid that. So 2028 students, you know what are the mistakes done by the previous students, and I know 2028 students won't make that mistakes again in the exam. Okay, so yes. And 1.3, the exam style MCQ questions, and 1.5 worksheet questions. Okay, all the things are there. Okay, so yes, now let's go to the page number 2, 1.1. What is accounting? What is accounting? Okay, so let's move with what is accounting? What is accounting? Actually, what is accounting? This basic definition is, I think, the students who did business and accounting in the O levels knows the definition. But for the students who didn't do the commerce in the O levels, I want to explain. So doesn't matter whether you did the commerce in the O levels or not. Doesn't matter. I will be teaching the entire theory, entire A to Z basics here. Okay, so you don't have to worry. So what is actually accounting? What is accounting? Whether it is difficult? No, right? So there will be some definitions for what is accounting, but without going for the definition, I will explain it in a very crystal clear manner. So imagine you you are going to start a business. You are going to start a business. Imagine that business as a paratha kade, a small restaurant, not paratha kade. Imagine it as a restaurant. Okay, in the restaurant, you mainly serve as paratas and kottus. Okay, so you start a business and you hire two people. Okay, hire two people, person A and person B, and you're going to make kottu and sell to the people. Okay, so this is your business. So after 1 year, what you are going to do? Business ஒஹேதால நிக்காங்க இன்னும் business சும்மா போட்டு அதாவது பாட்டுக்கு நடக்கட்டும் நம்ம வேலையை பார்ப்போம். You can't go like that, right? What you have to do every year, you have to look at the profit. Profit. You have to look at the profit, right? So what is the profit of this business? Why you need the profit? Because you invest money. You invest money, so you need to look at the profit. If you make profit only, you can run this business. Profit tag na to business se run karna hai nahi. Simple, right? Profit on illama business owner run pannuma. No, right? So if you make the profit only, you can run this business. So in order to calculate the profit, what you need is accounting. What you need is accounting. Without having the accounting knowledge, can you calculate the profit? No, right? No, simply no. Simply no. So in order to calculate the profit, you need accounting. By using the accounting only, you have to calculate the profit. This profit give you a signal whether you can invest more on this business or you have to stop this business. Imagine you are calculating the profit, okay, but you are expecting a loss. You are getting a loss. Continuously, 2 years, 3 years, you are getting a loss. Will you continue the business? No. You are calculating the profit and you are getting a green signal, which means you are generating more and more profit. So, will you continue the business? Yes, right? So, actually, what is this accounting? Accounting is the process what gives useful information for the users. Gives Accounting is the process what gives useful information to the users in order to make decisions. What is the useful information here? Profit. What is the decision is going to make? Whether I am going to continue this business or not. So that is the important decision that the owner is going to make. That is the simple definition. That is the simple definition of what is this accounting, and you have to remember this definition because this is the first question in the MCQ paper. This is the very first question in the MCQ paper. So you have to remember this. So you have to remember this. Okay, very simple. So this will be the introduction for the accounting, and on your syllabus puta, from your syllabus, okay, so your total accounting syllabus, it has been categorized into two: grade 12 and grade 13. Okay, your total accounting syllabus has been categorized into two: grade 12 and grade 13. And from the grade 12 you get 10 units. 10 units. And grade 13 you will be having 6 units. Altogether you will be having 16 units. 16 units you have to study in accounting. Also, when you come to the exam paper, you will be having part 1 and part 2. For part 2, you will be having 6 questions. Out of 6, you have to do 5 in the part 2. In the part 1, you will be having 30 MCQ, 30 MCQ questions and 20 short answered question, 30 MCQ questions, and 20 short answered question. Okay, for the part one. Okay, and your total marks will be 400. Okay, these 400 marks will be divided into 4 and come as 100. 200 marks for the part 1, 200 marks for the part. Okay, so uh, it's not a very big deal. It's not a very big deal. Okay, if you continue my class, it's not a very big deal. Okay, so this will be the syllabus structure. That's why I want to explain the syllabus structure in the very last, because if I explain the syllabus structure at the beginning, you will be stressed. So this is very huge circular. You will be stressed. Okay, so it's not huge. It's not huge. That's why I am here. Okay, in order to teach you in a very step by step manner. Okay, in a very simple manner. Okay, so don't worry, I will be guide you through this process in a very in detail manner, very in detail. Okay, so you don't have to worry. Okay, so just that will be the end of this session. Okay, that will be the end. Hope you guys uh, get anything, get something from this session. Okay, so you know the class times will be the classes will be held on every Tuesday 4:30 to 6:30. Okay, we are online. Okay, so I am hoping to see you all, hoping to see a huge number of students. Okay, so yes, so again, if you have anything, if you have anything, uh, please reach me out in the WhatsApp. If you have anything, please reach me out in the WhatsApp. I am very much happy to answer your questions. Okay, so that will be the end of this session. So yes, see you in the next class. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Thanks for joining.